Hi, it's Rich Tehrani. We're here in the TMC newsroom. Thank you for watching. We're here at Interop 2010 in Las Vegas, and on our program today is Shih Hor Lau, who's with Elixir Technology. He's the CEO. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
So tell me a little bit about your company, please.
Right, our company is based in Singapore, and it's first time for us to be in Interop, and it's been a great show so far.
Great. So what do you do?
What we provide is we actually are going to launch our product here. This is actually putting our business intelligence platform on cloud computing. So that's the new product we are launching. It's called Elixir Ambience.
And so what will that allow your customers to do?
I think what we see these days is the amount of data that we are handling is just enormous. I mean, you look at the show floor here, there's so much information that's flowing. How do we grab hold of all this data and then produce something that's useful for you to analyze the trend, the usage pattern and all that? That's what our product allows you to do.
And are there any particular industries, such as insurance or financial, that are more interested in your kind of products?
I would say it's almost all of the above. In fact, I would normally say any kind of domain that has a lot of data and a lot of demand on those data, perhaps even by different users. And thirdly, I hope they have a lot of money to pay for this kind of services.
Okay, so they have to have a budget for this sort of thing.
I hope so, yes.
Now, is there some kind of things that you could tell us about your customers in terms of how your products help them?
As you mentioned just now, financial is one of the common example. So where you have customers using, let's say, banking transactions, at the end of the day, you want to know not just only what you have at this moment. Sometimes, for example, you want to look at even ahead. So within the next 30 days, with all these commitments for money going in and out, exactly how much, what's my cash position in 30 days times, ability to analyze all that. I think this is one example we have done for our banking customers.
And so that's helped them pay for the system, it sounds like, right? They get a return on their investment.
Exactly. So that's how they can make use of this to realize you can optimize the way they budget, do their budgeting, the way they spend on the money. So this is really the idea is to improve decision making in the process, either for individuals or for an entire corporation.
Do you see a difference between how you're interacting with customers in the U.S. versus the rest of the world?
In a way, I think US is always the opinion leader. So I think there's a lot of things what we do here will be quite immediately applicable in many other countries. Of course, there'll still be some need to localize the particular requirements. That could be banking, that could be in the public sector and so on. But generally what we learn here, I think is very highly applicable or repeatable.
And are you seeing any parts of the world that are recovering from the economic slowdown better than others?
I would say from my own observation, Asia seemed to be picking up pretty fast. In a way, I guess it wasn't affected so badly to begin with. Not that the US is not recovering fast enough. Overall, from what I sense, the uptake is pretty solid. I think I see that coming up quite strongly.
Fantastic. So what can we expect from your company in the future?
Okay. We look forward to providing our software with various partners in the US, targeting different industry. On our own, we are pretty much the platform player, so we are looking for partners who have specific domain expertise. Perhaps they even have the data with them, and let's work together, to produce an application that could benefit different customer segments.
That's fantastic. Thank you for being on the program today.
Thanks, Rich.
This was great.
Yeah.